Yo, what's up? This your boy M Breezy, back at it again, man, like I always do around this time. What's up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, YouTube? Hey, man, y'all already know how I go, man. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. After watching the video, man, hit that like button. Share the video, man, and let's continue to hit the channel grow, man. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, I know I've been gone for a minute. But now Breezy is back. M Breezy is back. And we got a good show for y'all today, man. I got this football analytics guru. He does great sports analysis. His name is Warren Sharp. He give you all kind of insight on the betting tips out there for all you people that like to gamble and bet on games. He got great insight on that, man. And the guy is very well respected. If you don't believe me, man, Google the man's name. His name is Warren Sharp. And today we're gonna get into Dak Prescott and what this guy had to say about the Cowboys this upcoming season, and about some of you 100-pack boys' favorite quarterback, Dak Prescott. But first, before we get into this article, man, about what this guy had to say, really, it's not about he do analytics, but he's talking about Dak Prescott and all of his mishap, and all the things that you 100-pack Dak Prescott fanboys always do is make excuses for Dak Prescott. We're going to get into that article in a minute, but I got a clip I want to show y'all of Dak Prescott on the golf course. He was riding with somebody, man. He was talking about his injury, about how fast some of his injury heal, and all this, that, and the third. And I also got a clip from one of Dak Prescott's biggest supporters, one of his biggest fanboys, Bobby Belt, on 105.3 The Fan. We're going to get into that too. But let's go ahead and get into this clip, man, of Dak Prescott on the golf course, man. Out there playing golf.
Yeah, most definitely. We're being healthy. That's what it's about, just trying to stay healthy. Yeah, be good. But this OTAs, or this mini camps and OTAs, we're great. Just felt good being back out there.
How long does it take, to trust your body again? After an injury, to get out there and, really trust that you can put full 100%?
Yeah.
Does it take a little trust? Is there, a barrier there?
It should happen in rehab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I usually break mine in the rehab. And honestly, it's not a good thing when you've been injured, like I have, and kind of throughout career, just different injuries.
He did break his ankle. We saw that. And he got, I guess he got a piece of metal in his throwing hand that he hurt a couple of years ago. And I think he had a shoulder injury too. All this, man got so many injuries, man. I don't know. But this last one he had, man, this phantom off the bone hamstring injury, man. I don't think, the guy quit on the team. He quit on his football team. I don't care what none of you fanboys say, none of you 100-pack taking fanboys say. The guy quit on the Dallas Cowboys. And I've seen some of y'all out there trying to come at JB, the Cowboy fan, because the man said the man quit on the football team, and the man had evidence to back it up about that injury. He was not hurt because he was on the sideline, jumped up and down. With an injury like that, ain't no way in the hell that you can be moving the way this guy was moving on that sideline, trying to avoid the other players.
You really just grow to trust the surgeon. And it's if I had surgery, I had it for a reason. So and I trust my rehab process. So I don't really think about it once. Yeah. You know what I mean? Once I've rehabbed, and especially the doc says you're good to go. Because if I do that, I know it's just slow. It's one more thing that I think about. And I don't need to think about.
So you already got enough to think about.
One more thing he got to think about. What you need to think about is trying to get these guys to the Super Bowl. That's what you need to think about. But your mind can't not process information fast enough because you're not capable of doing that, Dak Prescott. You're just what you are, a mid-level quarterback. You're not top 10. I don't know why they got to be putting you in the top 10 as a quarterback. The phantom for you is crazy, and it can't be explained. Some of these guys need to be analyzed. They need to be checked out. They put it like this: you need to go see. They need to go come see you because I think you went to school for psychology. You got these guys brainwashed, man. These guys, man, I can't explain it. I tried to explain it, man, but I can't. And I blame you guys for the fall of the Cowboys by supporting this guy when you know he damn well he ain't good enough. And when this season starts, man, if this guy proves you guys wrong, don't try to come on here talking about, man, Dak Prescott, not the guy we need to let Dak Prescott go. Hell no, we don't want to hear, because you knew this shit way ahead of time. Way ahead of time. But like I said, y'all keep putting out these damn videos talking about the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, what he gonna do? He's gonna have a bounce back year, all this, that, and the third, man. I hope you boys are right. Because if you're wrong, ain't no amount of excuses in the world gonna save y'all ass. So let's get into this article, man, about what this guy Warren Sharp had to say about Dak Prescott. Like I say, it's an article. I know he's an analytics guy. He's one of those good analysts. This is not one of those articles where he's going to break down the number. He's just talking about Dak Prescott. So let's get to the article. The article goes to say there are only 7 elder statesman type quarterbacks in the NFL who are 28 plus years of age, are being paid at least $40 million per year, and are starting in 2025. Matthew Stafford, 37 years of age. Dak Prescott, 32 years of age. Jared Goff, 30. Patrick Mahomes, 29. Joe Burrow, 28. Josh Allen, 28. Lamar Jackson, 28. Despite being the second oldest in this group, Dak Prescott is tied for the fewest playoff games and has the worst playoff success of any of those quarterbacks. Surely, you've heard to whom much is given, much is required before. Well, that's how it's starting to feel as it relates to Dak Prescott. While quarterbacks wins aren't the best way to isolate quarterbacks' production, at the end of the day, the goal is to win games, make the playoffs, and win the Super Bowl. This is Prescott's 10th season. He's clearly an elder statesman at this point. He has led the Cowboys to just 2 playoff wins in those 9 prior seasons. He's playing in the NFC, which means he's not battling year in and year out with the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson, 4 absolute studs who are under the age of 30 and all have led their team to the AFC Championship games with varying degrees of postseason success. Dak is playing in the NFC, and in 9 seasons, he has never, ever been out of the divisional round. We can blame things like the rest of the roster and the coaching all you want, but at the end of the day, quarterbacks are remembered for the playoff runs or the lack thereof. Prescott is being paid like he's capable of leading a team on a playoff run. We can nitpick his offensive line and running backs and defense all we want, but for guys like Mahomes, Allen, and Jackson, no one uses those things as excuses for the lack of a run to the Super Bowl. If the Ravens lose in the AFC Championship game, it's because Jackson wasn't good enough. People don't rush to defend Jackson in the moment by saying that the general manager should have had better wide receivers on the roster. If the Bills lose in the AFC Championship game, it's because Allen wasn't good enough. People don't rush to defend Allen in the moment by saying the GM should have had better running backs on the roster. Somehow Prescott has avoided being blamed like Jackson or Allen or Burrow, even though he's more experienced and being paid more. The 2025 Cowboys are forecast to win just 7.5 games and are favored in only 6 of those. 7.5 game, man, and we're favored in only 6 of those games. Man, come on, man. But why? Because they play a tough schedule. No matter how tough the schedule the Chiefs play, they are given 10.5 wins total each year, 11.5, 10.5, 12.5, 11.5 since 2020 with Mahomes. No matter how tough the schedule is or the Bills play, they are given 9.5 wins total each year, 10.5, 11.5, 9.5 since 2020 with Josh Allen. No matter how tough the Ravens schedule is or they play, they are given 10.5 wins total each year, 10.5, and 11.5 since 2020 with Jackson. We know those quarterbacks are better than that, but it's wildly and extremely disrespectful to have Dak Prescott team favorite in just 6 games with a 7.5 win total. If those odds are accurate, then that speaks more about Dak than anything I could ever write. There are only 2 options here. You must believe either one or the other. Number 1, Dak Prescott is a franchise quarterback making $60 million per year. Most teams would die to find a franchise quarterback. They are willing to pay that much money, and almost no matter who you have around him, he should never be expected to go 6-11, favorite in 6 games, underdog in 11, 7-10, or 8-9 when healthy. Number 2, Dak Prescott is not worth $60 million per year and is not a franchise quarterback capable of willing his team to a deep playoff run. Certainly not a team like the 2025 Cowboys that is not stacked with talent and is playing a tough schedule. There is nothing wrong with projecting his team will struggle immensely and lose 10 games or more this season with him at the head. And this guy said the same thing you fanboy be making, because everybody hear all the excuses in the world that you make. But Dak Prescott, man, he don't have no help, no running backs, no offensive line, no defensive line, no wide receiver. And people are tired of that, man. And now, like I said, I've been saying this for a very long time. There are going to be more people coming out in the media calling out Dak Prescott with all his flaws because the guy is not good enough, man, to take this team where they need to go. And we're tired of babysitting Dak Prescott. I've been tired of babysitting Dak Prescott. These clowns out here, these fanboy, these honey pat boys out here, these YNs out here, trying to hype this guy up every year like things gonna change, man, and they never change. Things never change when it comes to this guy, man. And like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying it. That phantom hamstring injury off the bone, the guy quit on the team in the Falcons game, man, because he saw that he was not good enough and he did not want to get embarrassed enough. And he meant that he was gonna get off that football field until this year comes, until he gets some more help. That's what the guy did. Now he's out there jumping around, running around, out here playing golf, all this, that, and the third, coming off that injury. Man, you can't make it up, man. You cannot make this up, man. Like I said, man, the guy is a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. Let's listen to one of his biggest supporters, Bobby Belt, on 105.3 The Fan. Let's see what the guy had to say about Dak Prescott, man. This guy is somewhat telling the truth, man, because, like I said, he got a little bit frustrated with Dak Prescott last year. Sooner or later, man, it's going to come out. It's going to come out, man. People are going to tell y'all how they really feel about this quarterback.
From the beat writers. The number one question, and I'll let you answer this one. We'll answer these first, and then we'll give the analysis from the writers. Specific to the Cowboys, Chop, what is on the line for your quarterback this season? And I'll let you think about that. While you think about that, I'm going to just share kind of my thoughts about it real fast. I think Dak has gotten to a point where a lot of people say, man, there's so much pressure on him. At various times I thought, no, there's not. He's already gotten his deal. He doesn't have to do this or that. I think this is a lot of pressure on him starting now for the next couple of years because we've not seen the quarterback market jump above him yet.
Yes, like he was like he said that he got to try to set the quarterback market for the guys that coming up behind him so they can get paid too. Man, didn't none of these guys take more money than you, man. These guys are laughing at you. They're laughing at you, man. Neither one of these guys are going to take that much money because you're going to handicap the football team. You're going to hurt them in the cap. You the only clown out there looking foolish, taking all that money knowing damn well you can't lead no team no damn well. You could be the reason.
Way it had been. Mm-hmm. So that's a little bit of like you've been sitting at the top of the market for a little while. There are questions about his injury history and how sustainable his health is. He's thought to be a big driver for the Brian Schottenheimer hire. And so any sort of good or bad that comes with that is going to be tied to Dak, not only just because of his play on the field, but because of his testimony. So I think we're reaching a point right now where there's as much pressure as has ever been on Dak. And I think he welcomes it. And I still think he's going to answer the call, obviously, because I still believe in him as a player. But I think this is as much pressure as he's had.
Well, you better hope he answered the call. You better hope he answered the call because all eyes are watching. All eyes are watching because they talking about the Cowboys have improved more from last year to this year because Dak Prescott is back. Hell, when he left out, he was 3-5 with 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. So I don't know how he gonna make the Cowboys much better with the same pretty much hard schedule that we got this year. Because like I say, all the other years we've been getting by with these weak ass schedules, these low budget ass team under 500. And we done mess around and let the Eagles and the Commanders get better and better and better. And we haven't won anything since we had the advantage over these guys. Man, shit.
So I mentioned I was on my guy Tom Byrne last night.
Well,
Mad Dog Radio.
Thanks, brother, yeah.
And he is a big Eagles guy, right? He's a Philly guy. He thinks the Cowboys are sneaky contenders.
In the NFC or in the division?
In the NFC.
Interesting.
One of his buddies is a big-time Eagle fan. And the Cowboys are going to be sneaky in the NFC. Hey, they should be. They got Pickens and CD Lamb, but they don't have a guy to get it to them. They don't have a quarterback to get them the ball. Hey, the team look outstanding on paper, man, but who is the leader? Who's going to drive this team, man? It's only the quarterback. He's hurting the team. One guy. And y'all always worry about why we always talk about Dak Prescott. Hell, because everybody else always talking about Dak Prescott, and he's the reason why. So you can try to make us, you can talk about every other thing on this football team, but you're trying to lead us away from the main problem. The guy that you guys like, the guy that you guys love, the guy that like to protect, make excuses for. I'm not going nowhere. My eyes are focused on Dakota Prescott, number 4 of the Dallas Cowboys.
Nobody's talked about it. They got like no pressure on them. They could be able to see that come out of nowhere. I honestly think that what is on the line for Dak for the first time, I could say nothing.
Damn, he said ain't nothing for the first time. So, in other words, he don't have no faith in Dak Prescott, man, because he is what he is. That would have sounded to me, but let's carry on.
We all think he is a broken down man that's overpaid that will never win.
Speak for
Damn, we all think that's. But hey, hey man, I like the way you said that, man. You are right, RJ Chopper. You are exactly right.
And at some point, you just come at peace with that. And it takes a load off your shoulders. The assumption is that Dak is going to go in there and miss 4 games this year. That his coach is over his head. That the team is not as good. No one is picking them to win. Most people are not picking them to make the playoffs. I honestly think for the first time,
most people don't pick the Cowboys to make the playoffs. Most people don't. Hey man, it's an insult on its own. With a caliber quarterback, with the amount of money that this guy's making, y'all say this guy is elite. He had 1 vote to the runner-up to the MVP. This guy is not projected to make the playoffs. The Cowboys 7 games. Well, y'all better hope this shit ain't true.
It's nothing. All the attention is going to be on Coach Schottenheimer.
Wow, we're completely diametrically opposed on this one, which is good.
I think all the pressure's on Schotty.
But you don't think he's naturally tied to that pressure? Dak is?
I don't think nationally people have any idea whether Dak had any influence on the hire.
Okay, I'll say that.
Oh shit, Dak Prescott. Oh, he co-signed for Brian Schottenheimer. Shit, Dak Prescott co-signed for Brian Schottenheimer because he's always got to have a scapegoat. Dak Prescott is smart. He always got to have a scapegoat because the first thing them fanboys gonna say, Brian Schottenheimer is the first year head coach. The man was in above his head and all this stuff. But you guys blew this guy up. You guys blew this guy up, man. We're not gonna let you guys get away with that. I know damn well I ain't. But boy, cause look, y'all better hope this shit work out. Y'all, boy, if this shit don't work out, boy, shit.
Yes. If we're talking about his job being on the line or his legacy or whatever else, probably not. That's not up there.
So Dak's legacy is what it is.
I'm just saying
at this point.
For Dak.
Yeah.
Personally, not from outside analysis. I think for Dak, this is as much pressure as has been on him.
You goddamn right. It's a whole lot of pressure. This clown better perform. He out there playing golf. We need to be because the way it's saying, he already 100% healthy because he had to swing the golf club. So because when you swing that golf club, that hammy got to pull. You have to, the body got to turn around. All this, that, and the third. This guy came off a hamstring injury surgery off the bone, jumping around out there in OTAs and minicamp already. Now he's on the golf course. So don't nobody want to hear about this man that's still hurt and he's still recovering from his hamstring injury. No, hell no. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear it because he quit on the Cowboys last year because he figured he didn't have enough help. And he's going to wait till this year till the Cowboys get more help. Then that's when he's going to come back. That's when we seen him jump up and down with CeeDee Lamb and all these guys picking and all the throwing high five. But boy, I'll tell you what, training camp is around the corner. All them attitude changed when that out there in Austin, California, when that sun started beaming in, and when these balls ain't coming right, and you ain't throwing the ball to the guy wide open, man. Hey, we already seen it with Trayvon Diggs a couple of years ago. Called Dak Prescott the B word, the female dog. Y'all heard it, man. I hope it all work out for you fanny pack boys. Dak Prescott fanny 100 pack boys. I hope it work out, man. Most of you probably wear fanny packs too. But yeah, man, y'all came at JB the Cowboy, man, last week talking about JB the Cowboy. He ain't no Cowboy fan. Y'all don't have respect for a man. Talk about man quit on his team and all this, that, and the third. Always talk about one man. I do the same damn thing. I talk about one man because he ain't shit. He suck. And he quit on the Dallas Cowboys. He quit on the Dallas Cowboys in that Falcons game. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Leave me a comment down below, man. Tell what you guys think about what Warren Sharp, the analytics guru, analyst guy, had to say about Dak Prescott. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Hey, man, leave me a comment down below, man. Till the next time. It's your boy Breezy, and I'm out. Holla.